Hello, it is I Smart, and welcome to another episode of Reading Comments. And guess what? I got two cameras. Yeah, look at that. Camera here, camera there. Cameras all over the place. Why do I have two cameras at the same time? I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of cool. Anyway, reading comments. It's time to read comments. I should probably put this away, but I literally cannot stop myself from just swinging the lightsaber. Alright, it's time to read comments. Okay, I'll put it away. I'll put it away. Fine, okay. It's so fun, guys. You have to get a lightsaber. It's amazing. Anyway, so, reading comments. Let's start off the debate on if you like the prequels versus sequels, if you like 8 to 1, yada, yada, yada. Whether back and forth. Frankly, I'm getting tired of it, and I'm getting a whiplash. That's a good movie. You should watch Whiplash. Anyway, so I'm going to say this. I like all Star Wars films. That's the end of the debate. May the Force be with you. Yes. That's just nice. Can we have more Star Wars fans like this guy? I swear, I read some comments earlier today. Not on my channel, but on some other channels. Just annoying Star Wars fans. So anyway, this thing here, there's a guy called Kylo Ren Spinach on Instagram. Absolutely amazing, content. He makes, actual stuff like, hey, guys, maybe we should, not hate the sequels. And it's just some great stuff on there. I don't know how to describe it. He makes some very funny stuff on Instagram. So he has some pretty funny memes. I posted some of his memes that were making fun of the people who make fun of the sequels, which is just great. So we get all nice, and here are a bunch of in quotation things that I see Star Wars fans say. I can't be sexist against women. My favorite character is Ahsoka. At least Thing is not as bad as the sequels. Thank God Dave Filoni is saving Star Wars and that he can never do anything wrong in everything he ever writes. Guys, I'm absolutely sure that this new character is actually a younger version of Snoke because they have the same eye color. Yeah, Star Wars fans, there's just that certain group of, I don't know what to call them. There's just that group of Star Wars fans that are like that. No matter what happens, they will only say the sequels are bad. Again, if you don't like the sequels, that's fine. I get it. I like them. And I understand if you don't like them. If you think they're bad, they have bad writing, sure. Just don't go around saying it everywhere. Don't be one of those people who's just like, you like the sequels? You're not allowed to like the sequels, blah, blah, blah. It's just so annoying, okay? That's my biggest problem with this stuff. Anyway, dude, this first meme is so true. Suddenly everyone forgot Rian Johnson directed Knives Out and a Breaking Bad episode. Rated best rated episode Ozymandias? I don't know if I knew that he did Breaking Bad episodes. That's kind of cool. But Knives Out, yes, Knives Out, so good. And he has some other movies I want to get around to, like Brick. He has a movie called Brick. I don't know what it's about, but I just know that's another Rian Johnson movie I want to see. So anyway, Star Wars Rebels is for kids. It's good, but Disney made it, so I hate it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate it. Look, you hate Star Wars Rebels because Disney made it. I hate Star Wars Rebels because I hate Rebels. We are not the same, alright? Hey everyone, Death Squad 88 here to explain the joke. So today, IR Smart stole a bunch of memes. First of which are popular through overused quotes in the Star Wars community, and the second is a generic line over casting and or killing Errol Skeen. I did not know he had a first name. In the Andor series, which to be honest fits well with any line that could be deemed by someone as offensive, thus prompting them to shoot a blaster at you in cold blood like Cassian did here. Funny memes if you ask me. Anyway, I hope you understand the joke, and have a nice day. Alright, thank you for explaining the joke. It's very nice. Thank you for doing the thing I do. It's very cool. Hello, IR Smart. How are you? And I really enjoyed and eternally enjoy your channel too. So good. Thank you. I'm doing pretty great today. I just had a sub, big old pizza sub with all meat and pasta and sauce and pepperoni and it was so good, guys. I love sub sandwiches, and it was all warm and the melty cheese it was great. I had a good day. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good, and thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my content. Unrelated vid, but I've recently been replaying Jedi Fallen Order and having a blast with it. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a video on Jedi Fallen Order to hype up, because I already pre-ordered the next one, which was $90 to get the deluxe edition. Because I'm paying. I'm getting that pre-order bonus and that deluxe stuff, right? This game better be good, EA. I'm giving you $90 for this game. It better be good, okay? Jeez. Okay. Great. I'm glad that you think this is okay. Anyway, don't let the fact that Kathleen Kennedy is creeping around the comments distract you from the fact that IR Smart has breathed... What? Times in 2022. If you don't believe me, go count. That's way too big. How many times... I'm gonna look this up. Okay. How many times does a person breathe in a year? 8 million breaths in a year. 8 million and 8.4 million. So yeah, that's way less than whatever number this guy said. Okay, there you go. So, there you go. Now you know that I actually probably, unless I breathe way more than everybody else, which I highly doubt, I think I breathe the same amount as everyone else. So 8 million times in a year. There you go. You learned something new today. Bro, this is the first time there's an argument in the comments. Yeah, no, definitely not the first time. There are regular times when there are arguments in the comments that I see in videos. Not like too bad. People don't get too crazy, but it happens every once in a while, alright? Walter Wednesday. I don't know. People on my Discord are weird. First it was Taco Tuesday. Now it's all these Breaking Bad things I don't understand. It's weird. Okay, join my Discord anyway. But it's weird. Just know that it's weird. Anyway, Smart during October stopped celebrating Christmas. Also him during December. I love Christmas. Yes, that makes sense. During October, I don't want to celebrate Christmas. During December, I do want to celebrate Christmas. I'm not saying I hate Christmas. I just don't want it to be celebrated when it's not December. This is simple. Why is this so difficult for you to wrap your head around it? Okay, whatever. Hard to believe Christmas is less than 365 days away. Oh, wow. Can you believe it? All right. I mean, you're technically correct, but that's still a while, all right? It's literally like another year away. Anyway, if you like Ray as a character, you are a simp and your opinion is invalid. Yeah, I see someone who's like you're not like there's no way that anyone could like Ray. Like what does that mean, huh? I gotta look at both cameras. Sorry, I'm so used to looking at this camera. I keep forgetting I have this. It's such a nice camera. I really like this camera. It's very nice. I really appreciate you, camera. But I also love you too, camera. I love you both. Okay, you're both amazing cameras, and I love you both. Okay, no one's replacing anybody. I love you equally. Okay, that's why you're both on screen right now. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, people say some really mean things in the comments. It's like you're not allowed to like. What does that mean? Why am I not allowed? Who says that you get to decide who likes things? Anyway, Star Wars fans. Anyway, I've been looking forward to this. That's a Star Wars line. I don't know if you knew that. Ah yes, stealing memes. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities. Some consider to be unnatural. Yeah, I mean at least I credited him. Okay, I gave credit to the original guy. All right. Make sure the last thing you see before 2022 ends and 2023 begins is a picture of Daisy Ridley. This will give extra luck in the new year, like owning a rabbit's foot, but less weird. To be honest, I think the last thing I saw in 2022 was, well, it was the ball drop. It was the thing in New York where it goes like 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. So the last thing I saw in 2022 was a big glowing disco ball. So sorry, it wasn't a picture of Daisy Ridley, but you know, close enough. Anyway. You forgot to mention all the Disney shill fans. Oh my gosh, it's this guy! Oh, we're gonna see a comment from this guy later. It's amazing. I didn't even notice he was here. You forgot to mention the Disney shill fans, aka you and everyone subbed to this garbage channel. Ooh boy, I can't believe I didn't see this comment. This guy left some very, very interesting comments. We'll get back to him later. Oh my gosh, this guy is so funny. Typical Anakin profile picture. Oh my goodness, amazing. Nice gloves. I was wearing gloves in that, yeah. I no joke like the sequels. They aren't that bad. Exactly. People hate them too much. We need more guys. I'm seeing a lot more people lately. Because, I mean, obviously I see a lot of Star Wars comments that are like, oh, sequels bad. But it's been happening a lot more often where I've seen people actually, like, brave enough to go out and say, hey, guys, I kind of like the sequels. So, we're making change, right? I'm making progress in the Star Wars community. People are starting to like the sequels. It's a beautiful thing. Like, it's okay. You can say you like them, okay? You don't have to hate them. If you do, that's fine, but you don't have to. It's amazing. We're being the change we want to see in the world, people. Inspirational messages. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm 5'10", but with shoes I'm 5'11". Do I count? Sure. Have a good year, everyone. Yeah, it's been pretty great so far. So January went by pretty fast, admittedly, but it was a pretty good month. Happy New Year. Nice pic to end the year on. It's a nice picture. That's nice. Happy New Year, guys. Merry New Year to Smart enjoyers, Daisy Ridley, the Daisy Ridley simps, and the stars who are hopefully taking a break from their wars to enjoy the holidays. Yes, very nice, very nice. Dang, I was born in July. Yeah, I mean it's all right. Wait. I see you saying, yeah, July. What, you don't want to be born in Stormtrooper month? What the heck, man? Ah, dang it. I was thinking you meant something else, but no, July is Stormtrooper month. You want to be born in July. I'm born in September. So that's just my birthday month, so it's just special because it's my birthday. But July is Stormtrooper month. It's a special month. Thing is, she might be a nice person, IRL, but she's getting lots of dark side vibes because of how trash the movies were. What? Not much unlike Hayden did before, with the only difference being that the hate for this trilogy was unjust. And the... what? Yeah, wait, hold on. The hate for the prequels... yeah, I don't remember this comment, but I even commented, like... what do you mean the hate for the prequels is unjust, but the hate for the sequels is just? That doesn't seem fair. I'm going to be honest, the hate for the prequels is just. There's a lot of problems with sequels. People appreciate them now, which is great. There's a lot to appreciate in the prequel trilogy, but the same goes for the sequel trilogy. I don't see why people don't see this connection. Like, the prequels were hated when they came out, and now people appreciate the good parts of them, while just kind of ignoring all the bad parts that still exist. The same thing is going to happen with the sequels. They have a lot of problems, don't get me wrong, but they have a lot of good parts. Pretty soon people are going to start to realize, hey, maybe these movies aren't that bad. They got some cool stuff in them. I'm ahead of the curve, alright? Anyway, Happy New Year, buddy. Happy new 2023 year. Why is this, like, different? I just noticed this. Why is that one, like... Okay, it's back to normal. That was weird. Anyway, 10% NPC, 40% Theorist, and 50% GigaChad. I get so many of these comments with the percentages. I don't know why everyone's obsessed with being a certain percent of a fan. I don't know. Probably just guess, like usual. Oh, I said, okay, it's 2023, now what? I think I made the same post last year, if I remember correctly. I made one that said, okay, it's 2022, now what? Which, again, is weird. It does not feel like that was a year ago that I made that post, but whatever. I don't know, man. I just get excited for my birthday because they promised I'd get stuff I wanted. Hey, that's a reason to be excited. I don't know. I wasn't trained for this. That's the human condition for you right there. We're on this planet. We're like, wait, I don't know what I'm doing. Does anyone know what they're doing? No one is trained for this? No one knows what's going on? What the heck, guys? Humanity. So much philosophy in this episode. So much life advice in this reading comments episode. This is why you watch me, right? Not for the Star Wars, for the life advice and philosophy. The human condition. None of us know why we're here. Anyway, I still got an hour of 2022 left and counting. Edit, never mind. Well, we're all stuck in 2023 now. There's no one left in 2022. It's all 2023. I don't know. Let's rate Area 51 again. I know they got real lightsabers in this. So, yeah, I got them right here. Thank you for mentioning lightsaber. I got a lightsaber, guys. Do you know I get a lightsaber? Look at it. I got a lightsaber. I got a lightsaber. It's very cool. Okay, yeah, the Area 51 raid. Remember that? That was 20... Was it? Was that 2019? I was about to say that was 20... I think that was 2019. Oh my goodness. Wow. Time flies. Okay. We start feeling old by 2005 was 18 years ago now. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith is going to be 18 years old this year. That's crazy. 2015 was 17... Wait a second. That doesn't add up. I don't think... One of you is lying, and I don't feel like doing the math to figure out who it is. If the video we never asked for but didn't know how desperately we needed. Yeah, it's something I've kind of thought about for a while, doing a channel trailer. I thought that was nice. I thought it was a good, January 1st video. Just have an IRSmart channel trailer. Let people know what kind of videos I make. Because I'm really trying to narrow that down. Because we got the second channel now, so I can put, everything not Star Wars on there and focus on just Star Wars stuff on the first channel. So I think that's what I'm going to stick with for the future. Never thought I would ever need a trailer for a channel I already follow. Yeah, I think it was nice. I think it was nice. Now what? Yeah, now what? I don't know what we do. He loves the Empire, but not the Rebels, but does like Rey. So if Rey joined the Empire, this will cement his path down the dark side. Meanwhile, Jedi Rocks is what cemented mine. Look, I love Jedi Rocks. It's such a good song. Seriously, it's really hated because of the weird CGI aliens, but it's so good. It's a total jam. I love Jedi Rocks. Anyway, we suffer once more. Again, that's more of the nihilistic approach on life. I'm more of the kind of stoic philosophy of, it is what it is. I mean, that's a pretty dumbed down version of stoicism, but still, that's kind of what it comes down to, all right? I could explain it better, but this isn't a philosophy video. I'm getting way too into philosophy. But nihilism, I don't like nihilism. It's just that everything sucks. We're always suffering. It's like, sure, that's one part of life, but there's so many other parts to life. Philosophy. I love feeling like I'm so smart, and I don't know. I'm not trying to preach to you guys, okay? I like talking about philosophy. It's cool. Hashtag Empire Forever. Very cool. Rey was fine until Rey Skywalker. Why? Right? Okay. Really? Like, you were fine with Rey until the very last scene of the saga? Okay. Happy New Yarin. Is that a typing error, or is that supposed to mean something? I don't know. I am more of a Chell guy. Chell, from Portal? I mean, I do like the Portal games, not gonna lie. I actually replayed Portal 1 the other day. It's a very fun game. Play more Sabak and continue to watch the Riff Raff past the Cantina like always. Squared? I feel like I remember this. This was a really weird comment. Again, I think he said this exact comment on the 2022 post. So, what a callback. We got people who were like this guy left the same comment last year. That's crazy. Hey man, it's been a while. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. Watch the Skywalker Saga again. I really do need to do a Skywalker Saga marathon sometime. I don't know if I've ever actually watched all Star Wars movies back to back. I usually watch them like, oh, I haven't watched this movie in a while, I'll watch it, but I need to just sit down sometime and like watch them all. Maybe on spring break or something, if I just have like a few days where I'm not doing anything, I'll watch all the Star Wars movies. That would be pretty crazy. Probably, I mean, maybe that could put, I don't know if I'd put the series in there, because that's going to take extra long, but like, maybe like all of them, including Solo and Rogue One. I think I could do that. Oh, okay, here it is, okay, so I see this comment, right? I'll just walk you through this whole conversation that happened. This guy says, you're an oathetic shill. And I say, what does that even mean? Just confused. He says, not my job to educate you, son. Maybe expand your vocabulary and exercise that tiny little shill brain of yours. So first up, at this point now I'm like, okay, what's going on? So, first he says, started with not my job to educate you. Maybe expand your vocabulary. This is what really pissed me off. This was like, all right, the sleeves are rolling up, man. I'm coming out here. So I can't believe oathetic isn't a word, okay, and I don't really understand what he's doing. He's calling me a shill. You have to realize a shill. What that means is it's someone who is paid to promote something. It's like at a casino, someone be like, oh, this casino is so great, or someone who's like paid to stand in line at like a restaurant and be like, oh, this restaurant's amazing. They're being paid to promote something. I am not getting paid by Disney to promote a Disney products. I don't get paid by anyone besides my job, which is not YouTube. It's like even YouTube doesn't pay me, but Disney does not pay me to say the sequels are good. That's my own opinion. So I don't get why this guy's calling me a shill, because I'm not. He's using that word incorrectly. Anyway, it's just so weird. He's trying to insult me. I don't know, in the weirdest way possible. So then he comes back with, oathetic is a word beyond pathetic that we use for sequel trilogy cucks like you that simp for Rey Skywalker. You don't need to be paid by Disney to be a shill. Again, that literally goes against the definition of what a shill is. Also, oathetic is not a word. I looked it up. It's not a word. I could not find anywhere where oathetic was being used. Anyone who simps for the sequels and Rey are fake fans and shills. Again, who's more the fake fan? The person who's saying you can't like this thing, or the person who likes the thing? I think the person who says you're not allowed to like this thing is the fake fan, not the person who says I like this thing. Like, I like Star Wars. That makes me a fan of Star Wars. You're saying you can't like Star Wars. How does that make you a fan of Star Wars? Again, whatever. Also, heads up, a certain Star Wars YouTuber I just talked to is exposing you very soon. Stay tuned, Disney show. So I asked around to see what channel this guy was talking about, because I was just curious. I was in another Discord. Someone was like, "Oh, I think I know this guy. I've seen him comment on my videos." He's talking about this YouTuber called Knights of Melvin. And literally this guy's entire channel is literally just making fun of people who are Star Wars YouTubers who say, hey, the sequels are kind of good. He did a video on, like, Hello Greedo, the other guy who wears a helmet on YouTube. Really cool channel, love him. Star Wars Explained, another great channel. He has a lot of great lore videos. But the thing is, he covers, like, all Star Wars, and he's usually pretty positive towards the sequels. So he gets a lot of unfair hate, which I think is dumb. He literally is just talking about Star Wars canon as it is, but people are like, oh, you shouldn't talk about the sequels, they're not canon. It's like, no, he literally talks about the stuff that is canon. The sequels are Disney canon, currently, okay? It's ridiculous what some people are like, but it's... So anyway, another great channel that this Knights of Melvin guy just makes fun of everyone. He calls out, like, every Star Wars channel that says anything good about the sequels. So if he does make a video on me, I will definitely react to it, because I cannot wait. This guy, I, like, kind of started to watch one of his videos. It was so cringe, I had to stop watching. His whole thing is like, this person is a Disney shill. Shill, Disney shill. So, you can definitely tell this guy, like, is from that channel, and it's ridiculous. So anyway, again, like, this whole, like, yes, me liking the sequels and having my opinion, that makes me a shill, apparently. I really, though, I kind of, like, started talking to this guy, and at this point I was like, why did I do this? Why did I start this conversation? It was just a ruin. But I really am excited to see this guy expose me, so... yeah, no problem, buddy. It will likely happen in the next couple months. Have a shill-tastic day. Again, not a word. You know, expand your vocabulary. These aren't words. These are not words you're saying. You're not using them correctly. But I'm the one who has to expand my vocabulary. Wow, it's just... And then again, he's like, get some help, bud. What, because I like Ray, because I make fun videos on my channel, I need help because I'm enjoying myself? Huh. I don't say this very often, but screw you, okay? That's as far as I'll go with saying swear words for my... I don't swear. I would say something more, but YouTube's really cracking down on swear words, and also I just personally don't swear. So, screw you. I mean that in every sense of the word. I really don't like you, okay? Anyway, what a Chad. Yes, thank you. Thank you for calling me cool. As a sequel fan, the slander was 100% accurate, yes. It's very difficult being a sequel fan, as we just saw. So, there you go. Again, this is the worst of the Star Wars fan base. This is the kind of people you want to avoid. It really is best to just ignore these people and not engage with them. But, I mean, hey, that exposing video, it's going to be fun to see, because just to see that part of the Star Wars fan base, it's just... but my advice, just ignore them, okay? Unless you get, unless they directly call you out like this, but just ignore them, okay? But how are you going to justify the uses of screams of dying children for the purposes of interrogating people? Well, you see, it's okay because... I don't know. I don't know. The thing was with this video, it kind of started off as me like, oh, the Empire is so cool. I can totally, like, justify why the Empire are the good guys. The more I went with the video, the more it became satire of, like, there really isn't any way for me to defend the Empire here. We did some pretty bad stuff. So, yeah, that video was pretty fun to make, because it just became more and more, like, I have to, like, just say, like, okay, some people died, but that's not that bad. Like, come on, guys, it's not that bad. The Empire just, like, killed the whole town. It's not that bad. Okay. I.R. Smart for Galactic Empire. He is the best man for the job left standing since Palpatine might be gone, unless he can somehow return as a second time, and Thrawn is his second best for the role, but he's been MIA for a while. So repeat, Palpatine gone, Thrawn silver, I.R. Smart bronze. I win by default. That's pretty sweet. I'll take it. People really say the Empire is wrong for legal self-defense, and yet Yoda and Obi-Wan can go on murder spree with the clones, but nobody blamed the Peacekeepers for anything. They really didn't try to subdue or question anyone. Yoda was chopping heads off on Kashyyyk in the blink of an eye. Yeah. Significant other. Yeah, I don't have one of those. I don't know what that means. Has gone over this a few times with me in our lore talks. In Star Wars canon lore, the Jedi never resolved anything peacefully. They always have violently put something or something else down, then talked about peace. The clones' memories were wiped as soon as Order 66 was given, thus making the clones mindless killing machines. And don't forget how the second invasion of Geonosis involved the Jedi Master ordering clones to flamethrower out the Geonosians. Yeah, Ki-Adi-Mundi's kind of messed up, honestly. He was literally just like, hey, clones, burn them. So, yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Wow, I almost fell for some of the rebellion's propaganda. Thank goodness I.R. Smart here to refute their claims. Yes, do not fall to the rebellion propaganda. Listen to our propaganda. Exactly, that's what it's all about, baby. In all honesty, Disney has a real problem with portraying the Empire. They only portray the crackdowns and bad stuff the Empire does on the planet after the violent actions by the rebellion, or those that would end up joining the rebels, occur. Exactly. Now you're thinking like the Empire. But yeah, that's pretty much just an everything. In pretty much every adaptation, the Empire is depicted as the bad guys. Sure, we do some pretty bad stuff at the Empire, but so do the rebels. That's why it's a war. War is bad. I don't know if you guys knew this. Like, Star Wars really glamorifies, I don't know if that's a word, war, and makes it seem like war is kind of cool. But it isn't. That's the important thing to remember. War is very bad. So, just keep that in mind, alright? For the Empire. Yes, exactly, for the Empire. Boo, you stink. Worst channel on YouTube. Oh my gosh. I don't see these comments, because usually, like, YouTube will only notify me for, like, certain comments. And if there's a bad comment, it kind of hides them. It kind of, like, shadows them, but they still show up here, so literally, boo, you stink, worst channel on YouTube. This guy's literally a cartoon character. I love it. He's saying mean things, but it's so fun. Like, you can't help but love this guy. He's just so cute. I want to put him in a little basket and watch him yell at me. That'd be so fun. I don't know, man. This source seems pretty biased. I'm not biased towards the Empire. I'm a totally fair and honest guy, alright? IR Dark, what are you doing here? The Empire is amazing and does nothing wrong. No, I'm not biased. Why do you ask? What? Yeah, of course. We're not biased here. We're totally not biased. I don't know what this is. I don't know if I don't usually like clicking. We're gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay, it's literally just the theme of the Republic. So great. I hope you enjoyed. I got this Lego set and it's pretty good. I like the minifigs the most. Yeah, it's a really good minifigure set. The 501st Battle Pack. It's pretty sweet. I like it. Those guns are really cool. Yeah, I really like what they do with the new blasters. They got like the one blaster where it's like, I don't know how to describe Star Wars blasters, but they look cool. They have a nice design to them. Epic set. My only disappointment is that the officer doesn't have a cloth waist cape. Yeah, it's printed on there, but again, it'd be nice to have the actual kama, which is what it's called. I don't know if you know the little like waist thing. It's called a kama. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's how it's spelled. It's K-A-M-A. So, pretty cool. So this is what Stormtroopers get up to on their time off. I heard the Empire was pretty chill, but this cements it. Yes, I get to review Lego sets in my free time. It's very nice. Yeah, they made this new Bad Batch poster. It's pretty cool. It's like all the regular clones, and they just put the Bad Batch in it. Anyway, Bad Batch season 2, I've been enjoying it. I really don't know what it is. I wasn't the biggest fan of season 1, but so far I've actually liked season 2. It's kind of nice to just have a Star Wars show that's just fun adventures. I don't know. They're not like too, connected to other stuff. Like they're still connected to other Star Wars properties, but with Andor being so serious and dark, it's nice to have a change of pace back to just fun, regular Star Wars stuff. Obviously, it's not as good as Andor, but just to have something fun, it's nice. Spot the difference in possible mode. Oh, I'm really looking forward to Dripped Out Goku in next season. Yes, that's so crazy. I can't believe Goku was in the Bad Batch. That's crazy. Honestly, it's just so wholesome seeing a guy doing what he loves for content. A lot of stuff is overblown and just done for views nowadays on YouTube, but seeing smaller content creators doing what they love and earning fan bases along the way is so wholesome and awesome. Keep up the good content. Thank you for that. It's nice comments like these that are great. Obviously, we have the super mean comments like that other guy, but these comments are just so great. It's why I do this series. I get to read nice comments like this. I'm glad you guys enjoy it, and I love this thing that I do. It's so fun. That's why I get to make these like hour-long videos just reading comments and talking to you guys. It's so fun. Finding a mutated needle in a Kaminoan haystack. Wait, I actually did find a needle there. It was so weird. It wasn't in a haystack, but I found a needle just like on the ground. I'm like, where did this come from? Who has needles anymore? Does anyone actually like sew with needles? No. Where did this come from? Why is there a needle? So I think I should put it in my backpack. Anyway, I'm not going to get it out now. The new Titanic movie better have I.R. Smart in it. Titanic. What does this have to do with Titanic? Oh, Daisy really on a boat. Yeah, imagine like I'm doing like the T-pose thing, and Daisy really is like holding me up on the boat. That'd be kind of cool. And they need to make. I was gonna say they need to make a sequel for Titanic, but I think they actually did. They made like a really like bad spin-off. Like, I don't think it wasn't made by James Cameron. It's made by someone else. But like it's Titanic 2. It's literally just like they made a boat again, and it sank again. It's like, why? There's a lot of really dumb movies. It reminds me of the Wanted minigame from New Super Mario Bros. I don't know what that is. I don't even care. Oh, I know what Super Mario Bros. Is, but I don't know I don't know what that is. I don't even care about Disney stars anymore. Didn't bother to see Tales of Jedi or Bad Batch Season 2 either. Maybe I'll give Mando Season 3 the benefit of the doubt and watch it. But otherwise, I'm just not as interested in seeing another show that most likely lean on fan service again. Really, I know like Dave Filoni stuff usually is just fan service, but Bad Batch Season 2 has actually been pretty good on just being its own thing. It's just self-contained with these new characters doing new stuff. So I personally really liked it. It hasn't been too much like, oh look, it's this character yet. I think it'll probably get into that later. But so far, I've liked it. Like, there's a whole episode where it's literally just Tech Mario Kart. IR Dark made a video on it for his channel, but it was a very funny video. But it's literally just Tech, and he's racing. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. So yeah, I agree with your opinion on time travel. Introducing time travel into an already developed story or franchise that hasn't been at all since the beginning is just lazy writing. It's only good if the story is about time travel. For example, Back to the Future and Doctor Who are about time travel and have been since the beginning. It's actually creative because they can make a good story with time travel instead of just throwing it into something that has been used before, because the writers can't come up with the best solution. I really hope time travel won't be a big part of the series, but I've heard a lot of rumors about the show too, so I'll try and just focus on those. Yeah, so hopefully the series is good, but again, I'm just really worried. I'm very worried about it. Okay, you got it wrong though. If you said the end of season 2 of Rebels, Ahsoka walks in that cave, and the end of it, you watch World Between Worlds episode when she returns to the portal. At the end, she walks back into that same cave. So Ezra never altered the timeline. She was always meant to be saved by him. It's a linear timeline. I don't really remember it that well, but sure, I'll take your word for it. But still, it's just, if it's gonna be about time travel, it's just weird. A lot of weird stuff could happen. I have time travel from the future to rewatch these predictions. Were they right? I won't say. We don't do spoilers anymore in the year 2025. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad we finally got rid of spoilers. It's like, why? Why spoil things for people? It's so dumb. Ghosts don't exist. Okay. But what does this have to do with the Ahsoka series? I don't know. Yep, I agree with you. This is going to be open a can of worms if not done right. Thank you for using the word I used to give me validation that that is a real word people use, or a phrase. Having been disappointed in recent years, I'm pretty nervous for this one. Fingers crossed it's better than Obi-Wan Kenobi and Book of Boba Fett. And there was definitely an improvement, so you never know. This is true. It could be good. Again, it could be really good. It just might be really, really bad, so I'm kind of scared. This isn't related to the video, but I wish the series was animated. Ahsoka never felt right in live action to me. I don't know. I think it's cool. I think Rosario Dawson does a pretty good job as Ahsoka. We haven't get to see her very much. We only really saw her in that one Mandalorian episode and then Book of Boba Fett a bit. So her own series, I think she could really shine because she's pretty good. She's a pretty good actress, and her as Ahsoka, I think she does a good job. Very relatable, but your lack of Vader Mitch disturbs me. Vader Mitch. I don't know what that means. Maybe he meant to say merch. Like, I have some Vader shirts. Like, I guess that's kind of Vader merch. I have a Darth Vader mug. I guess that's Vader merchandise. I don't know. Stupid autocorrect. Well, what were you trying to say? I don't know. Where I live, there is no snow. Oh, look at Mr. No Snow. You don't have to dig your car out. It's literally snowing. I don't know if you can see it. Look at all that snow. Can you see it through that camera? Look at all that snow. It's so much snow. I have to, like, every time I want to go anywhere, I gotta turn the car on, crank the heater all the way up, turn on the seat warmers, use the wipers to brush the thing off, get my brush out of my back seat, brush off every square inch of my car to try and get the snow off. Then I have to scrape the ice off. You have no idea how bad it is if you don't live in an area where there's no snow. It's awful. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's just so annoying when it snows. It's like, why? Why is this just awful? Because it's like, oh yay, Christmas, so fun, I love Christmas. And then you have 2 months, or even like, sometimes it goes into March of just snow, and it sucks. Anyway, I don't know, is it just me or do I spy Omega? I'm pretty sure she is in this poster, if I remember correctly. At best, it could be about Ahsoka traveling back to moments in her own life, not to change the past, but learn more about herself. At worst, it'll be her trying to prevent the rise of the Empire Sith and failing, so she revolves, not changing anything, and letting the past die. Also, there's just a bunch of people saying stuff like, oh, they're going to retcon the whole sequel trilogy, they're going to get rid of it, this is their chance. I've seen so many videos that, like, it's mainly thumbnails that I see where people are like, oh, the sequels are going to go away, and all the fans are like, yes, the sequels are going to go away. It's like, they're not going to do that. And if they do, I will, like, actually go to Disney and, like, start fighting people. Like, you know, stop it, bring them back, bring back Rey, bring back the sequels. I really hate when if they would do that. That would be awful. Because the sequels are redeemable. They're just like the prequels. They can be redeemed. They just, you know, they gotta work at it. They gotta make more stuff to make the sequels better, like they did with the prequels and with like the Clone Wars series. Anyway, I'm a mix of the NPC because I did like the sequels for my own reasons, but I believe the prequels are good. Theorist because I can't be at a fandom without thinking of alternate histories and what ifs. Okay. Lore expert to an extent because I know a lot of lore. And Gig Chat because I don't dislike people who have their own opinions, merely as I force other others, and I don't force people to believe my viewpoint. Yeah, again, like, I'm saying NPC is the person who is like, that's what I call those fans I was talking about earlier, where they're just like, oh, you're a shill, you're bad, you can't like the sequels. That's an NPC. That's someone who just is like dumb, okay? they're just dumb. They're like, but if you don't like the sequels, that doesn't make you an NPC. Just disliking the sequels does not make you an NPC, okay? I want to clear that up, all right? You can not like the sequels if you want to. You can like the sequels if you want to. Go ahead. Just don't be a jerk about it, okay? That's all I'm asking. Oh, geez. What is all this? Huh? What is all this? Yada, yada, yada. I don't feel like reading this. It feels long enough as it is. Let's just keep going. Hype up for Lego content. If you think Vader wakes up every day, super tired and not wanting going to his office job, Brian Griffin sighting. Brian Griffin sighting. What? Huh. You know, that does kind of look like Brian Griffin now that you mention it. I just had this dog. It's like a little, like, poodle dog, I think. And I don't think Brian Griffin is a poodle. But I have this dog in my Lego city, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I have a guy walking his dog. So I have that in my city because I thought it looked cool. Anyway, look at this building. Look how cool it is. Don't you like it? Don't you enjoy my Lego city? It's very nice. But yeah, I like to think that Vader is just like waking up like, oh, I have to go into the office again. I have to go I have to go work for Palpatine again. I think that's definitely canon. Vader definitely like wakes up in his meditation pod like, oh, I don't want to go into work, man. I don't want to go to work. Anyway, IR Woo Eyes. Nice toys. I love them and love your videos. Keep it up. Thank you. They're very fun. I love my Legos. They're just so fun. Dude, your city's really cool. Maybe it sucks you had to get rid of 2 creative buildings, but the pizza you made out of them looks much better in my opinion. Oh, thank you. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I'll be honest. Since this video, I really haven't made that much progress in the city. I haven't gotten around to it, but I'll get around to it eventually. Okay, it's when I got time. I work on the Lego City. I like the office. Thank you. It's very cool. I'm getting this soon. Hopefully, I was gonna go live. I was gonna go to the Lego store, but I hear they're gone in person, just to be able to order. Dude, I don't have any Lego stores near me. The closest one is like all the way over there. I can't tell you where it is because that'd be kind of telling you where I live. But like from where I live, the closest Lego stores are like 3-hour drives either way. There's like one this way and one that way. Both of them are like a 3-hour drive. I'm not gonna drive 3 hours just to get to a Lego store. So I very rarely get to go to a Lego store. And when I do, it's very cool. It's a very special trip. I just wish they'd put one near me because I want to go and I want to like use up all my VIP points. I guess I can still do it all online, but like I want to go to a Lego store. It's just fun. I don't like I go to like regular stores like Target and they have a Lego section, but it's just one aisle. Like they have stores where the entire store is Lego. That's so cool. I love Lego stores. They're just so cool. Anyway, it was Darth Vader because Vader sounds menacing and also similar to Invader. Darth Vader was invading the Rebel ship for the first time he appeared in Star Wars. Translation was a coincidence because he didn't plan to be Vader's Luke's father. Yeah, I rewatched this video like a day before this guy left this comment, which is pretty weird. I'm curious to see if maybe me rewatching it caused it to like go send out to people. Maybe that's how he saw it. Because this is an older video. I have like a lot of the information in that video is kind of outdated or just incorrect. But I think it's still a cool video. 10 minutes of useless Star Wars information. I just share random fun facts. So go watch that video if you think it's cool, because it is pretty cool. But yeah, I said Vader means father, and that's why he's called Darth Vader. It's not true. This is the real reason. I don't know why I said that fact if it was wrong. So whatever. It must be good at falling. Anyway, Roomba. We got like one of those. I don't think it's a Roomba. It's a vacuum that like cleans the floor all onto it. It's really cool. I really like it. He's just a fun little vacuum. He just goes around. I put a Stormtrooper helmet on him and I recorded it and I was like, that's a video. Yeah, that's great. Again, I don't know why I make the videos I do, guys. I just make them. So the clankers are bucket heads now, huh? Yeah. Watch the hard R. Okay, it's clankas. Okay. Jeez, man. Every time I try to build anything in large scale, it either gets destroyed or someone gets parts lost. So respect for the fact that it's still standing strong. I mean, I think that kind of depends. Like, if you have younger siblings, I don't have any, so I don't have to worry about my stuff getting destroyed. But yeah, it's nice to have a product to work on. Something you can, like, it doesn't have to be Lego, just anything in your life. Just have something you're working on. It's really good. Again, we're going back into psychology in this, and not philosophy in this episode. Just have a big project, something you're working on, you're always working towards. It's just a really good thing to have in your life. Maybe like a model kit, a really big puzzle you have somewhere, something that's going to take you a long time to do. It's really fulfilling to work on a project and see it to fruition. It's just a thing. It's just a thing in your life. Do it. Just find something to do. Maybe it can be anything. Just find a project for yourself. Do it. It's really fulfilling. It's really good. I think that's a cool thing about those. Also, like those big Lego sets. Is they're not like, because like a small Lego set you can build in like an hour, but like those huge ones, like the big new Eiffel Tower or whatnot, that stuff's going to take you weeks. But once it's done, you have this amazing thing that you can display. So again, it can be Lego, it can be anything. Just make a project, okay? That's your challenge for the month. Check in with me next month at the next Reading Commons video. Let me know what your project was and if you completed it. Or maybe it's a longer project and you're still working on it. But start a project, all right? That's your homework. You're gonna start something because I said you so, okay? Start a project. Do something. Yo, where did you get that helmet at? I get this question very often, and it's cool. I got it online. Don't know if you can get it anymore. It's a Black Series helmet. I will admit it's Black Series. That's the name of the brand. I got it off of Amazon, if I remember correctly. It was on sale for Black Friday, and I got it in like it didn't ship until like December or something, or maybe it was November. I don't remember, but I got it on sale. and it was like $50 at the time. But to try and find them now, it's like $200 because I don't think they make them anymore. They're like, because I mean this was years and years ago when they were still making them. But it's great. I love my Stormtrooper helmet. It's so amazing, and I have this whole YouTube around it, so it's very great. But unfortunately, I do not think you can get your own. So sorry. People lusting over Ahsoka, man. I don't know what it is, but it just feels wrong. Yeah. So again, I was looking in a comment section of Star Wars content, and I saw someone leave something so stupid. It was like, oh, the sequels are dumb. Rey's dumb. And it was just like, or no, it was another one of those where it's like, oh, new leak like shows some casting details for Star Wars. They're casting this female lead. And it's like, first of all, why is it a headline that a female was cast in Star Wars? Why is that important? And so many comments are like, I don't care if it's a female. I just care if it's well written. Like, okay, why are you saying you don't? Why are you pointing out that fact? Also, why is your profile picture Ahsoka doing the face? Why? So yeah, you can just kind of immediately tell like what kind of person you are based on the profile picture when it's Ahsoka doing the like tongue out face. It's so gross. It's like, why are fans like this? But again, like people are like, oh, Ahsoka's so hot and all stuff. It's like, guys, Ahsoka is not of legal age, okay? She is underage for most of the time that we see her.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Alright, in like the Clone Wars series, even like season 7, up until season 7, in season 7 she's 17 years old. Okay? Guys, you should not be saying a character's attractive if they're under the age of 18. That makes you a bad... I don't know if I can say the real word. That makes you a very bad person, okay? I just want to clear that up, okay? You guys understand that? It's not okay to be like, dang, Ahsoka's so hot. That's not okay. Rey, however, is okay, because she's above... I think she's like 19 in The Force Awakens. So the entire time we see her... I mean, besides that one flashback scene, but for pretty much the entire time we see Rey, she's an adult. It's okay. It's okay to say that Rey is hot, okay? I'm like Ahsoka, it's really weird. Again, she's a fictional animated character, sure, but it's just weird, and it really, like, seeing the profile pictures like that, I'm just like, ugh. I'm about to unsubscribe. No, that's not my profile picture, guys. That's just, like, that's somebody else's profile picture. I mean, they are right about the profile picture. Well, it's a strange personal choice. Wait a second. Are you saying all these comments are true? What did I even say? I don't remember. Yeah, I see so many comments like that. It's like, oh, I don't care if they cast a woman as well. It's well written. It's like, okay, if you don't care, why are you mentioning it then? Like just what? It seems like you do care if they're because you're mentioning anyway. And it's like, oh, Rey would be better if she wasn't such a Mary Sue. Again, I could make an entire video saying why Rey isn't a Mary Sue, but it's just so overdone. I don't want to. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni did a takeover for Kathleen Kennedy. Kathleen Kennedy is fine. Like, sure, she could be doing better, and she didn't plan the sequels out that well. But I think she recognizes that. I'm pretty sure she said somewhere recently, like, yeah, we could have done better. So, she's doing fine. Like, I don't know why everyone hates her so much. It's ridiculous. And also, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, like, sure, they made The Mandalorian. But I don't know why everyone thinks they should just take over for Kathleen Kennedy. It doesn't work like that. No, I don't hate women. I like Ahsoka. See? Look at this. It's just... it's so awful. I hate Star Wars fans sometimes. So yeah, no, like I'm saying all those comments because they're wrong, because those are bad things to say. So I don't know why you're agreeing with them. The internet is a strange place. That is a very strange. Yeah, it's bad. Frankly, anytime I mention what I personally liked about the sequels, there's always some random person telling me my opinions are apparently wrong. So honestly, I might just double down and say the sequels are my favorite out of pettiness. What are they gonna do? Write a paragraph? Honestly, there's quite a few times where I've been like that, where I'm just like, oh, it's a bunch of people hating on the sequels? Wait until I tell them. And I just want to, like, say, like, guys, the sequels are really good. And I just watch as they all write these so long comments, and I'm just like, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful to see. We're all doing our part for the Empire, especially him. Do you ever see a dirty hallway in Imperial Station? I don't. You know, I was thinking about that. I was thinking, do you think mouse droids are just like Roombas? Are they just vacuuming the floors? It would make sense. They move pretty fast. They're, like, pretty close to the ground. They could vacuum all the floors. And there's got to be, like, a lot of floors on the Death Star, or, like, on Star Destroyers and stuff. There's no way they get, like, a regular Stormtrooper to just, like, mop all the floors. They'll have a droid do it. That's got to be what a mouse droid is for. Like, I don't know. What does an actual mouse droid do? I don't know. It probably cleans the floors. There we go. This site is experiencing multiple Keter and Isuid level containment breaches. Full site lockdown initiated. I don't know what that means. That might be a reference. Wait, let them cook. No, do not let them cook. What a weird phrase that's appeared on the internet recently. Let him cook. Do not let these fans cook. Don't let them cook. Okay. Defend her at all costs. What? Protect Ahsoka from lewd. Again, word I think I know what it means. I'm just not entirely. I'm pretty sure it means what I think it means, but I don't want to look to find out. Oh, okay. I was worried for a second. Yeah, look at this. Look at both these guys are Obi-Wan Kenobi. Look how funny that is. That's so funny. Anyway, voices. What do fans like? The lightsaber battle on Mustafar between Anakin Kenobi from Middle Sith. What else did they love? Ahsoka. I've got an idea. What if we did a what if where we see Ahsoka fighting Anakin on Mustafar instead of Kenobi? We'll call it Soundtrack Duel of Heroes. Aw, yeah. Me. Is that one of the rumors? Is that going to happen in the series? Is Ahsoka going to fight Anakin instead of... There's no way it happens, okay? Please don't tell me that happens in the series. That would be so dumb. Don't tell me they're going to do a what if. Like, that seems fun in concept, but in execution, it's just going to be really dumb. Like, I think what if works for Marvel because I don't care about it. I don't care what happens to Marvel at this point. But don't do it in Star Wars, alright? Do not do that to Star Wars. It missed a spot. Well, yeah, it's doing his best, okay? The vacuum man does his best. He was literally cleaning before I recorded this video. I made sure, like, he was turned off because it'd be really annoying if he was going in the background. He's very loud. I will say, it's nice he cleans the floors, but he's a very loud vacuum. Huh. I have that same Lego set. I got it last year on my birthday. It's neat. It's a very nice Lego set, the little Stormtrooper helmet. 4 weeks, lol. Didn't age well. Oh, boy. Look at this video. Please, do me and yourself a favor, and do not watch my videos from that era. There's so many, like, didn't age well things from early 2020 that I said, and it's just like, guys, there's like a virus going on or something. Like, this is really weird, man. Anyway, stuff's closed for a bit. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Younger me, you were so innocent. It's just, I don't want... There's a certain point where I stop watching older videos. There's some I will rewatch, like that, 10 minutes of useless information, but I just, what? Yeah, it was a very weird thing. That was my initial reaction when I saw that. I was just like, what? That's a close you can get without breaking a restraining order. I mean, that's pretty close. Usually restraining orders are like, you know, must be like a mile away. So that's pretty close. That's pretty close. Also, she doesn't have a restraining order, guys. Come on. This is what I assume a perfect power couple is, Starship and all. Yeah, dude. Rey and I going on the Millennium Falcon, doing adventures across the galaxy. That's the life I want to live. That's the life right there. You can't throw a mouse droid without hitting a show that Ahsoka somehow evolved in these days. Just hope she doesn't somehow time travel back and is actually the one who found the Jedi Order or something. Weirder retcons have happened. Yeah. You two look good together. I put you two on a ship. I mean, we're already on a ship. We're on the Millennium Falcon, so, thanks. Boy howdy, these mouse droids get smaller and shinier every year. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a mouse droid. It's literally a mouse droid. Laying city plans, more elaborate than all of Palpatine's plans combined. That TIE bomber's pretty cool, too. He wasn't lying there. I think that's the wrong... Is that the correct lying? I think that's the lying, like, lying down. Anyway, I can't tell. Imagine if Rey joined the dark side and became Empress Palpatine, but hopefully she doesn't get weird teeth and ugly features, because that happens to a lot of people who join the dark side. Even though the glowing eyes are great. If you were dating the big boss lady, I feel like it'd either be easier or harder to get a promotion than nowhere in between. Turtle. Why the turtle? I don't know. It was pretty good. Kanan, Mandalore, Sabine, Maul, Ahsoka, Vader, the Grand Inquisitor, Season 2 finale, Maul's death, and Rex were all pretty good. Yeah, Rebels has some cool moments. I just don't like it. I don't know. It's just, you know, it's whatever. I don't like it. It's about Rebels. I don't like Rebels, alright? And Ezra's annoying, and I don't like Ezra. But there is some cool stuff. I will admit. Kanan's hair was stupid because he was blind and couldn't see the hair when he was cutting it, but his death scene was really cool. Okay, that is true. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure, I do remember that video I made fun of Kanan's hair, because he cuts his hair and it looks really dumb. But he is blind. I didn't consider that. It's, you know. 1740, it's the same in A New Hope. I don't know what happens at that timestamp. I don't know. I don't feel like finding out. The original Peter in the comics is what? Oh, another video. Why did I make a video about Amazing Spider-Man? Why? Why, younger me? I genuinely don't remember this video. I like vaguely remember. I have that disc over there. I vaguely remember making a video. Oh, this video too. Again, this game is so good. Old Wii videos. I kind of want to do one for like old time's sake. That's the entire point this is here, because I would turn on the Wii and just play a game and be like this the whole time. But like, you could barely hear the game. It looked really bad, but because I didn't have a capture card. I still didn't have a capture card for the Wii. I don't know if they make those, so I don't know how to capture gameplay on the Wii. But it's just like, ugh. Those videos are so bad. I didn't even like edit them that well. I literally just like put cuts randomly in there to cut the video time down. I didn't even like. My old videos are bad. That's what you should learn from this. What a cute couple. Aw, thank you. We are so cute together, aren't we? It's great. More simps for R34. Great. I'm gonna pretend I don't know what that means. Okay, let's all just pretend we don't know what this is. Okay, that sound good? That sounds good to me. Resistance was pretty bad, but it was Star Wars for toddlers. If I was a toddler, I would have loved it. I mean, I guess, yeah. Star Wars Rebels, it really is like just kids Star Wars. Like, I know people say like, oh, Star Wars is for kids. Why do you like Star Wars? They're like, no, Star Wars isn't kids. But Star Wars Resistance is literally just for kids. It's literally like 6 and up demographic. Like, if you're anywhere above the age of like 15, I don't think you can enjoy Star Wars Rebels. It's really weird. Even kids under 15, I don't think would enjoy Star Wars Rebels. I don't know if there's anyone who enjoys Star Wars Resistance. I mean, that is. Star Wars Rebels is, I guess, older kids, like teens, but Star Wars Resistance is just bad. What about Agents of Shield 7? You said you'd like that in another video? Again, this guy is really just going and watching my entire backlog of content. This is kind of scary that this guy is just watching every video of mine. But Agents of Shield is a series that I watched. It had time travel in its final series, and I kind of liked it. Because, again, it's Marvel. I don't care. I care a lot less about Marvel than I do Star Wars. I still enjoy Marvel, but I just don't really care what happens in Marvel. I'm just like, cool, show, it's happening, it's entertaining, whatever. So, I don't know. Hi everyone, DeathSquad88 here to explain the joke. So today, we have 2 spin-off characters in the same photo, with the background being inside view of the Millennium Falcon. I suppose it's funny because neither one of the characters could ever be considered canon. What? I mean, I get you're saying I'm not canon, but what's wrong with Rey? She's canon. Oh my goodness. Yet they're the most iconic ship in Star Wars. Anyway, I hope you understand and I hope you display the joke. Yeah, this is a screenshot I took in Force Awakens, the game. The Lego Force Awakens game. It's a fun game. It's just great. Obviously... Okay, I mean, I'm sure some people knew that lightsabers are not light, but a lot of people didn't. Like, I saw a lot of discussions of people saying, like, oh, the lightsabers in the sequels are so dumb. They're so heavy when they swing them. That doesn't make any sense. I'm like, but it does. Because lightsabers are not weightless. I don't know why everyone thinks they're weightless. The sequels make sense. I honestly think the sequels have pretty good lightsaber combat, because it's a lot slower and more like actual sword fighting, as opposed to prequels, where it's literally just like... I think I might make another video on that, but still. All-terrain transports also don't work on terrain 90% of the time. Yeah, that is true. It's kind of like, let's make an all-terrain vehicle, right? But it walks on 2 little legs. What a great idea! The all-terrain scout transport. It's totally all-terrain and isn't going to fall over as soon as it trips on a log. It's amazing. The shield thing was a good observation. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone else talk about the fact that a lightsaber has shields around it. I couldn't find anyone else talking about it. So that's my own original Star Wars theory. I've done it, guys. I've made a Star Wars theory. Wow. So yeah, lightsabers have shields. That's why they hold their shape, because they're shields. Star Wars is a world, if I was stuck in eternally, I would not mind it, despite all the battles fought in the world that's going on in the universe. So good too. Yeah, sure, there's battles going on in Star Wars, but just go somewhere there are battles. There's hundreds of planets. Just go somewhere and chill out. These bridges are made from natural light we pump in from the surface. If you were to rub your cheek on one, it'd feel like the sun shining on your face. It would also probably set your hair on fire. See, I understood that reference. It's from Portal 2. Again, I mentioned Portal earlier. It's so great. I love Portal games. They're so fun. And I was like, I understood that reference. Then this guy really says, you spent 12 minutes explaining lightsaber physics. Go outside and get some fresh air. I'm like, jeez, what the heck, man? I don't know what the heck. He made a reference. I was like, that's a cool reference. And then, like, insults me. I don't get it. I don't know what's up with him. The Waffle House... So at the time, I didn't know what this meant, and then I immediately just looked it up, and I figured it out within, like, a minute, because I was like, it's this, I don't even know what channel it is, but some guy was like, guys, let's all say the Waffle House has found its new host on every YouTube video in existence. Oh, it's so annoying. Why do stupid YouTube channels like this? Like, the same thing happened with Oh Yeah Yeah back in, like, 29... When was that? I don't remember. But it's like, let's all just spam YouTube comments with the same thing. It's so annoying. You're not funny. The Waffle House is... You're not funny. You are not funny. It's so annoying. Oh my goodness. It's just... Why? Why did people like that? Like why? Why do that? All right. Let's start our own thing. We're gonna say IR Smart is the best YouTuber ever in every YouTube video. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Everyone go to every YouTube video, say IR Smart is the best YouTuber ever. Why is a smoke alarm going off? Okay, false alarm. The house is not on fire. A plasma saber is a pretty catchy name too, and it's crazy some people think lightsaber wouldn't be heavy. The hilt is almost always metal, and there's a glowing rock inside of it. Plus all the parts that make it actually work do all the pow, pew, whoosh, pew, pew, pew. Yeah, again, it's gotta have weight. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense as a sword. So, I'm so happy for you. Thank you. Happy birthday, him. Yes, it was James Earl Jones' birthday 11 days ago. So, yeah, James Earl Jones, what a guy. He's officially retired as the voice of Vader now, because he figured out they can just do it with AI anyway. He's like, dang, you guys can use computers to make my voice? Sure, I'm retiring, go ahead. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. Happy birthday, James. I find it hilarious how Anakin always has this really whiny voice, and then the moment he enters the suit, he suddenly has a really cool, deep one. I mean, hey, that was the entire point of a video I made. So, if you want to watch a video where Palpatine makes fun of Anakin's voice, go watch this one, because it's really funny. I both would and would not want to have Mr. Jones raise his voice at me. One hand because it sounds cool all the time, but on the other hand, it's all fun and games until he storms the room and force chokes me on the ground and reminds me what defeat would bring. I feel like if anyone, like, on the planet deserves to be able to force choke somebody, it should be James Earl Jones. Like, I like some supernatural power allows one person to have the ability to force choke people. It should be James Earl Jones. Come on, let's be real here. That'd be cool. I'm going to miss him as our Dark Lord of the Sith. Yeah, we're still gonna have him kind of as the voice of Vader, but it's just weird. It's weird now because, I mean, obviously he's eventually going to pass away. Like that's just a natural part of life. So you know, I forget what the exact Yoda quote is, but don't be sad that people died. Pass on to the other realm of the Force. I don't know. He says some weird thing, but I was gonna make a quote. I forgot what it is. But anyway, what was I saying? I mean, eventually he will pass away, but even after that, he's still gonna be the voice of Vader because of the fact that they can AI generate now. That's what they did in the Kenobi series. They kind of like AI generated his voice. So that's kind of weird, but I mean, it's cool, I guess. I love the lo-fi in the background. Have that one on playlist. Keep up the good work. Thank you. It's again, I've mentioned it before. It's closed on Sunday. Makes great Star Wars tracks. And you can just use them in your videos. It's so great. It's just so amazing that people make music that I can use in videos and not get a copyright claim. It's amazing. George Lucas should be a playable character in a Lego game. Now, would his abilities be? All of them. That makes sense, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. What I need. I'm glad you need this video. Humming very good. Did I hum in this video? I mean, I sometimes hum like I don't think I did in that video, though. The monkey likes your content. A strange monkey on the internet. Okay, sure. Yeah, it's super underrated. Yeah, it really is a good game. I'm genuinely surprised. I kind of played it just for the sake of, oh, here's a weird Lego video, I'll play for a video. But the more I played it, it's really fun. So, may Morty, Quagmire, and Harambe rest in peace, knowing they fought bravely, and that their sacrifice remembered and honored for many more generations to come. Again, I just saw that text, and I'm like, well, it has a bunch of funny things in it, so I made the meme where it's the red arrow. So, whatever. And, it's the other Lego game I've 100% completed. Yeah, I don't know if I'll 100% complete this one. I just want to play all the levels and unlock some cool stuff. I might 100% it if I feel like it, but I don't know. Saw a similar meme with the Breaking Bad references hidden in Colgate. I'm pretty sure someone posted that on my Discord. The people in my Discord are obsessed with Breaking Bad, and it's kind of annoying, because all they do is post memes that I don't understand. It's like, look at this funny Breaking Bad meme, and I'm like, I don't get it. Guys, I'm a Star Wars nerd, please. This isn't fair. Is this what it feels like? Is this what it feels like for a non-Star Wars fan to see Star Wars fans having fun? Because I'm a non-Breaking Bad fan watching all these Breaking Bad fans having fun. Sure, I could watch Breaking Bad, but am I gonna? I'm worried that I won't take anything from the canon Thrawn trilogy, like the Grixis or I don't know what that means. I used to have one of those. Oh yeah, it's still there. My Star Wars box set on the VHS. I don't have the VHS out, so it just kind of sits there. But I have it, and that's just cool. Dang, 80 apps already. Yeah, time flies when you see the majestic Daisy release each Saturday. It really does. It really does. Look at she's so nice. You got her whole suit on. She went to the Sundance Film Festival because a movie premiered there, and I don't know how to watch it. Apparently, like I could only watch her new movie at the Sundance Film Festival, or like there was an online thing, but I didn't feel like signing up for it. So I really regret the fact that there is a new Daisy Ridley movie out, and I can't watch it. It's not available like anywhere. So that sucks. I'm really upset because I want to see this new Daisy Ridley movie because I heard it's good, but I can't watch it because it's exclusive to the Sundance Film Festival. I don't know. When will you run out of picks? Never. I'm never going to. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Nice, man. I like this. Thank you. It's a very cool set. I like the TIE Bomber. Grogu Chia Pet unboxing. I love this. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed. My favorite part is Boba standing around during the musical number while he's watching those twisted crack creatures screaming their lungs out, and the entire time he's just like, please pay me already so I can leave. Why is it so hard just to give me the credits right now? Also, Boba Fett flirting with the dancers. It's just like one of those things like, huh, why is that a thing? He has a plan, but nothing went according to plan, so he went to plan B and C, and hopefully they improvised. Plan A, Luke sends 3PO and R2, gets Han and Lando save the droids. Plan B, Leia gets Chewie and herself close to Han so they can free him and escape. Plan C, Luke comes in to help by escaping Mind Trick Jabba. Plan D, they kill Jabba. Again, but like, why didn't they just start with D? That seems like that's the one they went with. It seems like the easiest one. If you have no problem with killing Jabba, just kill him, okay? He's a gangster. You can justify it, alright? It would be cooler if you had a massive version of the TIE Bomber. It would be pretty cool if you make, like, Ultimate Collector Series TIE Bomber. Because that is a very small, like compared to, like, what a TIE Fighter should be sized, compared to a minifigure, it should be, like, this big. Like minifigure, like, a TIE Bomber is a very big ship. So making it this big is nice. It's a good scale to make a $60 set. But it should be bigger, alright? What is all this? Oh yeah, this guy, really weird. So he says, you want to prove that this is well written when you ignore the giant contradiction of Force Ghost Lightning. Luke also abandoned his sister, best friend, and the rest of the galaxy with possible death because he was trying to stop the First Order. Now see, I don't get, he's saying it's that Force Ghost Lightning is a contradiction. But like, it's really not. We were never explicitly told what Force Ghosts can and can't do. It's kind of implied that they're ghosts and they shouldn't be able to interact with the physical world, but that's other ghost lore. We're talking about Force Ghosts. It's never explicitly said in any Star Wars thing that I know of that Force Ghosts can't interact with the world in a physical sense, like Yoda summoning lightning or Luke picking up the lightsaber. Like, I think it's fine. And again, the whole thing with Rey, I mean, with Luke, is that he didn't abandon his whole family. He thought he had failed them, so he wouldn't want to see him again. He didn't fight the First Order because he couldn't, you know? Rey showed him there was hope, and so Luke becomes a hero again by sacrificing himself. That's the whole point of the movie, is that Luke failed and he's redeemed again. Everyone just focuses on the fact, like, oh, Luke would never do all this. But that's the point. What else was he going to do? Was he just going to sit there and be like, I'm Luke Skywalker, I'm the best? I think that'd be dumb. I think what we got was way more satisfying. This story of some hero falling and getting back up again. It's so inspirational, and I love it. I just love it, okay? So we had a bit of a conversation here, but again, it's just, I don't know. I don't see why it's so difficult for people to understand. Slay of Leia was what turned the boys into 1983 into men. Yes, that was, it really is one of the most influential events ever. Like, it really is crazy to think about how influential Slay of Leia really is. Just, yeah, it's really weird. You're an idiot. What? I didn't see this comment. Whoa. I'm an idiot. Huh. Okay. We're gonna ask, why am I an idiot? Look, guys, I'm bad at typing. Stop making fun of me, okay? Did I spell it right? Oh my god, I can't spell. Idiot. There we go. I can type, guys, okay? I didn't fail typing in elementary school. Shut up. I didn't. Shut up, all right? You failed at typing in elementary school. Not me. I totally didn't fail typing. Kind of struggling to get into it, but I find it contrasts too much with Andor. But I still think the season will get better as it goes on. Yeah, I don't know. Bad Batch. It's just cool, you know. I like it, you know. So yeah, I saw some Bad Batch memes and I posted them in the post. It's cool. Going to be honest, I never finished season 1. I'll have to revisit it at some point. It's really not that bad. I think season 1 was kind of boring at parts, but so far season 2 has been good. They should have an episode somewhat like The Heart of the Manton, where they steal the Ark of the Covenant. It made a cameo with the Twi'leks and Clone Wars. It would be the best episode in the season. Yes, but, I mean, the fact that the Ark of the Covenant was in an episode of the Clone Wars was just a cool Easter egg. it shouldn't be taken too seriously. So, I don't know. Hard to take this show seriously after the masterpiece of Andor. I see where you're coming from. Andor was amazing and, like, the best Star Wars thing in, like, ever. Well, not ever, because we have the original trilogy, but Andor was really, really good. Some of the best Star Wars ever. But I like that, you know, it's just fun. Bad Batch is just fun. It's fun little adventures. They're like, oh, we're going on a quest to find this mysterious thing. It's like, alright, that's fun. I like that. Nice shirt, thank you. What one am I wearing today? I like this one. It's cool. I like this one. It's Star Wars. It's like the Battle of Endor. It's pretty cool. My man has found the Infinite Daisy Ridley photos glitch. I really have. I got so many pictures. I mean, I literally just have to Google them, and there's like so many pictures of Daisy Ridley. But I find all the best ones and I post them for you. So yeah. Holy crap, I am tired. Another very long episode of reading comments. For those of you who watch these all the way through, thank you. You guys are so awesome. I love you. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm tired. Wow, these take a lot out of me to record. You can kind of hear it. My voice gets really raspy by the end, and I need to drink some water. Excuse me. Bye. Okay, this is the end of the video. Bye.